Of this community call home and from time to time leave it for elsewhere. But this is home sweet home to us.
About 70 years ago, in 1867, Secretary of State William H. Seward bought Alaska from Russia for $7,200,000. When the purchase was announced, thousands of citizens throughout the United States protested, called it a waste of public money, and Alaska became known as Seward's Folly. But let us see if these citizens were right or wrong.
We're going to look inside a commercial bank and learn how banks serve us. We'll find out how Nancy Wallace is helping herself and helping the bank to fulfill its purposes. By looking in on Frank Hamilton, we'll learn the meaning of credit. And by following along with Richard Morton, we'll see how bank credit serves the world of business. Behind the scenes, in the bookkeeping department, we'll be concerned with the bank's records of various depositors' accounts.
Must tell Bob. Never seen so many beautiful things.
Yes, they are lovely, aren't they?
Haven't we met before?
It's quite possible. I've been here for some time.
Here's what I was looking for.
Oh, you'll find it in most of our finer blouses. The Burmill label means so much to the shop.
Someone's going away on a trip. The traveler is Bobby Watson. He's going out west all by himself to spend his vacation on Uncle Ray's ranch. And while Bobby gets...
requires quite as high courage and as much enterprise as was displayed by men and women of covered wagon days. At that time, money was not a necessity. The old-timer traded his produce for everything from cloth and foodstuffs to household furnishings. Today, it's a different story. Families in most cases depend upon a paycheck for the necessities of life. There is an ever-present need for money when debts pile up because of sickness, temporary unemployment, pay cuts, or improvidence.
They produce more milk, but it is not as rich as that of other breeds, such as the Guernsey. As the Harwoods travel on their way, they see many herds of Guernseys, for many consider the Guernsey the queen of the dairy industry. Not only does the Guernsey produce a satisfactory quantity of milk, but its richness is exceeded only by one breed, and that is the Jersey.
Yes, we like to sing about the beauty and the romance of the Old West. But there's a West you might not know about, just coming out in dude season. That's the workaday range country, busy making your beefsteaks and your lamb chops. There are two facts of life out here. One's grass, the other's water. There's no water in the world.
Let us face, without panic, the reality of our times. The fact that atom bombs may someday be dropped on our cities. And let us prepare for survival, for understanding the weapon that threatens us. An atom bomb destroys or injures in three ways: by blast, heat, and radioactivity.
Your breath comes in gasps, hearts fall. Then, the mind explodes. For the unlucky ones, a straitjacket and a free trip to the booby hatch. See the grisly, macabre marathon of fright and learn your fate. pure faith.
More and more often these days, an interesting story is being presented to men and women in homes and offices all over America. Through a booklet.
That mankind may have life and have it more abundantly. This is the everlasting promise of nature. The good things of the earth have been placed within our reach, but man has never been relieved of the responsibility of earning.
The pressure of heavy traffic causes them to sink down into the subgrade. And when water seeps down through the widened crack, pumping begins. The inner structure of the highway begins to deteriorate and eventually to crumble